Got our lessons from the jungle, 21 in Panama. I live with Noriega, I live one to Noriegas. 21 in Panama, first star. When you come into Panama, soul sacks like the ones that come out of Panama. At one time, I knew 3 or 4 Noriegas. Half of my clique was Noriega. Get a 50 pack from your favorite dealer, depending on where you got it. You get bust them 20s down. We would've thought we had camping gear. We were red line in 10th gear, but we had tunnel vision. Back before Elon had tunnel vision. Don't let anything I say go over your head. Catch all pop-ups, keep an eye on that graveyard. Make sure the 12 don't sneak back in the back there. It was set up the tripod back there, right? Get your work, keep them stones in your jaw before you get to Panama. We got our lessons from the jungle, 21 in Panama. I live with Noriega, I live under Noriegas. 21 in Panama, first star. When you come into Panama, soul sacks like the ones that come out of Panama. At one time, I knew 3 or 4 Noriegas. Half of my clique was Noriega. Your only job of the day was just staying free. The only beef we had on streets was the beat. It was a constant tug of war, push and pull, some going behind the curtain, whispering bull, crying wolf. They coming back to our spot, lying wait like wolf be the first to take you out. When you turn your back, a wolf bites the flanks. My partner sent me out on a plank. Come to find out, he sent me out on a shank. I couldn't think nothing made sense to us back then, but the bank was the next move, a lick that we could take. Who said what about a safe? No one was safe, we were just in a race now. We got our lessons from the jungle, 21 in Panama. I live with Noriega, I live a bunch of Noriegas. 21 in Panama, first star. When you come into Panama, soul sacks like the ones that come out of Panama. At one time, I knew 3 or 4 Noriegas. Half of my clique was Noriega. And boy, did they hate us. Some would congratulate us. Some would be like, did you hear the latest? Said they glad we all survived. But not all of us came through. My homeboy Rat died, Jimmy Pope died, along with his brother Bobby died. It had me nervous, Andre died, Puff couldn't hold the pressure. My brother-in-law B Jack was pop. I was there the night before them bookings stopped. Moving did my brother died. I'm sure it's been a lot more, but since my brother died, I have cried a million nights. If I get drunk, I still cuss. God, okay, judge me for that. I did way worse than at that store. I've done way worse. For a while, I thought I was cursed for selling all them dimes to them single parent moms. That was the kids' lunch money with the same goals. If you don't sell it to them, your next door neighbor. We was on that deal. Seemed like the fourth quarter's gonna be over. We focused on one thing, or to stay free. Just hope you don't have to see the JP. Don't keep your sack on, you drive right. Make sure that all lights do their job. Cause if one takes off, they gon' do their job. We got our lessons from Panama and 21. We got our lessons from the jungle, 21 in Panama. I live with Noriega, I live a bunch of Noriegas. 21 in Panama, first star. When you come into Panama, soul sacks like the ones that come out of Panama. At one time, I knew 3 or 4 Noriegas. Half of my clique was Noriega. The dick on the pistol. I'm trying to shoot through you if you ever try to intimidate or harm me. Probably even shame me, I ain't lying. I hate to be saying if you shame me, at least at the very least in my mind, I'm gonna be aiming something big at your dome. Pardon me, we were given no other options. They tore down the pool, nothing to do after school, so we played it cool. Tried to do the rap thing, the money never came. So backed up in the corner, we tried to avoid the morgue in the corner. We wasn't doing a lot of harm, but to them white folks, you would thought we cut off the arm. We got our lesson, we learned our lesson in the jungle, and the people putting me in the jungle. I learned my lesson, me, I don't want no more. Kept them cooking, beat the 250 Pyrex jar. Make it sound like Nick Cannon in drumline. I'm with Lil Wayne on this one. What happened to the old bandits? When you heard the word drought, it would kinda make you drowsy. When we were scanning on Panama, I literally knew a bunch of Noriegas, from triple beam to digital, from garbage bags to glad bags. We got our lessons from the jungle, 21 21 in Panama. I live with Noriega, I live a bunch of Noriegas. 21 in Panama, first store. When you come into Panama, so sex like the ones that come out of Panama. At one time, I knew 3 or 4 Noriegas. Half of my clique was Noriega. Yeah, there were times when it was just like Panama.